Hi, welcome to PHP and MySQL video. This is the list of suggestions how you can use this video. The notes for this video can be found here at this URL, which is loaded here. And, okay, not there, here. Okay, we're going to continue Ajax. The last example that we do in Ajax is example 6. If you click on it, you realize that we are going to create two text boxes, key in information in one text box and output the result into another text box. Very specific kind of output instead of just spit out everything. Okay. And in this case, we are going to create example 6 and we are going to search the database using 8C select single. And of course, connect the database error, and the database is here. Sorry, database is here. All the good stuff. Okay. All right, so let's work on the example 6, and we are not going to write from scratch. We are going to copy from example 5. So let me sort by name. Copy example 5. Paste it here. Rename it to example 6. Open in Notepad++. Start changing things. Title didn't change. Okay, query function is going to change. But let's comment this one out first. This is pretty scary. Comment out this part. Bring out the alert. Okay, so content ajax search database and update form field. Okay, and my form. Okay, this thing. Okay, we have to change a few things. All right, let's get rid of this. We are going to create two text boxes, but before that, let's just describe the text box. Enter value. And then we have the product name, which is the display output. And then we need okay. And the first one is a text box. ID just call it product code, the same ID we use. Okay, the second one is also a text box. ID, we are going to call it product name. These are HTML IDs. Okay. And when on key press, event handler, on key press, we are going to call the function. Control C, Control V, Control S to save. Let's see what it looks like. Reload, example 6. So when you press a key, say P, I'm gonna say hello. Oh, hello. Okay, that works. All right. So let's do the query. Okay. So let's comment out the alert, comment out this, comment out this. Okay. So you create the ajax request object and you try to get the value, product code, get the value from the product code here, put it into a query string, send it over to AC select single, which we haven't created yet. Add a query string at the back, send it over, and display get element by ID. Okay, we cannot do this anymore, right? Because the ajax div tag is gone. So we can do get element by ID, but let's just do something slightly differently. Instead of doing this, we say the response is going to update my form, product name. Okay, so DOM document object model document, my form, product name, value, which is a text box. So it's value equal to the response. So now we just need to make sure that this file send over only one piece of information instead of a whole chunk of information. Okay. And we can copy this from select search, I want to say. I want to copy this from the last example, which is select search. So go to Ajax, copy select search, paste, rename it to select single, open this in Notepad++. All right, so connect to the database. Wait a minute, I copied the wrong file, I think. We shouldn't copy from select search. I'm sorry. We shouldn't copy from select. Okay, let me double check. I may not copy from select search. Maybe I copy from, okay, let's do this again. Let me close this, delete select single. I want to copy from select search. So let me open select search first, see if that's the file I want. Yes, that's the file I want. Okay. All right. I copied the wrong file. All right. Let's make a copy of select search. Paste. Rename this to select single. Open select single in Notepad++. Okay. So connect to the database, get the input from the string here. Okay, do the search. But I only need one piece of information. Okay. So instead of fetch all, I just need fetch one piece, the first line that returns. And I don't need all this. I just need one product name. I just need the product name. So I just need fetch this, and I need the product name. So I don't need all the things below, and I want to change the name of the return so I don't confuse myself. And then when I echo, I just need the first row that have the product name. So I just call it product name. Okay, save. and I delete everything here. I don't need the whole table. I just need this. Okay. So we are going to search for poll and we are going to search for master, see what it returns. Okay. So if you come over here, reload, and if you key in PO, they will give you the first one, which is poll. If you key in master, MASTER, they will give you the master. Okay. But this is on change. Okay. And the thing never disappears. I don't really like it, so I want to make it disappear. So it is in example 6, we are going to add in one more piece of code, which is clear text box. So we are going to write a function here, a new function. We are going to call it clear text box, which is a JavaScript function. And we are going to clear 2 text boxes. One text box is the product code. So you can use document my form product code value equal to empty. So that will clear this text box. And then the second text box I want to clear is product name. You can do the same thing, or you can use get element by ID just to do it slightly differently. Both lines of code actually does the same thing. Basically just update the value to nothing. Just 2 different ways of doing the same thing. And then you have to call this function. In order to call this function, you just add a on focus, another event handler. On focus, clear text box, Control C, Control V, Control S, reload. So now when you go somewhere and click here again, okay, so now if you come back here, make sure you save the file here, Control S to save, come back here, make sure you reload, really reload, okay, and then you type in master. So of course it works, you click somewhere else, you click here again, they will clear the 2 text boxes for you, okay? All right, that's a good place to stop. We finish here, the example here. We should do a validation to validate the HTML code, but that my video will get too long, so assume that you will do that. Let us close this. And that's the last example we do for Ajax. Of course, there are a lot of things you can do with Ajax. You can update part of the page, search for more information. There are a lot of variations. You can explore it by yourself. The example just an introduction. It doesn't cover everything. Okay. All right, that's a good place to stop. So we finish everything about Ajax, and we're going to look at some other examples in the next videos. See you soon. Bye.